welcome back to As Told by Ray. I'm your girl Ray, and this is my YouTube channel, bitch. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every single time I post. You want to be notified so that you could be a part of the Ray fam, aka the littlest fam in the YouTube land, babe, and that's just on period. Also, please don't forget to follow me on my social media. They will be popping up on the screen as well as in the description box down below for your convenience. And please, if you're new here, please don't forget to also follow me on my Twitch, which is also down below in the description. We be having fun over there. We be playing Sims. I'm going to be reacting to some videos. I be chit-chatting with y'all. We be having a lot of fun over there. So if you want to see me live, please don't forget to go over and follow my Twitch. Today's video is going to be me reacting to the top 10 best and worst DeGrassi characters from the next generation. So yeah, we're gonna get into that, and that's what we're gonna do today. I hope you guys like, you know, this little setup. I finally got my PC set up so that I can do like reaction vids and stuff. So yeah, if y'all like this, give this video a thumbs up too as well. So yeah, let's get right into the video, period.
Best, Paige Michalchuk. Paige
Period.
was a class of 2006 graduate. Although she started off as a typical high school queen in season 1,
Paige, new year, new look, new gauge.
Period.
In season 4, the glamour queen ditched her glad rags after damaging Spinner's car and worked as a waitress at the Dot, DeGrassi students' favorite hangout spot. By season 8, Paige grew into an intelligent and ambitious young woman. She later found her place in Hollywood, where she auditioned for the role of Trixie, the lead role in Musical High, and landed the part.
The audience has to feel that way too. For the record, I'm not feeling this.
Hello, these stairs are gonna collapse like any second. The only thing I feel is terrified.
But the fame got to Paige's head, and she began to act like a diva, which got her kicked off the set and fired.
You're a first-time writer-director. What do you know?
All right, if you're not gonna do it my way, then get off of my set!
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
God, he is such a diva.
She tried to make her own comeback, but failed dramatically.
Paige? Manny?
Oh.
That fall of shame was soon followed by a fall of fame. She became a nicer, more supportive friend in person. By the end of the series, fans realized how much she had grown.
That's my Manny.
I don't think anybody ever really talks about how much Paige really like grew up over the series. Like, Paige became such a good character. She had really great character development from the Paige that you first saw in the first season. So yes, I do agree that Paige definitely does deserve to be here.
Did you do this?
Trying to get at least one thing right.
Her full transformation is why we've chosen her in our best characters list. Worst, Holly J. Holly J. Sinclair from class of 2009.
I don't agree with this. Not putting Holly J in the worst category. That's kind of fucked up. Holly J had also really good character development too.
Gained her reputation by being the mean girl of DeGrassi High. Following in the footsteps of her sister, she tried to take over everything in the school, even though she came from Lakehurst Private School.
It's Holly J, and I'm trying. It's just hard to memorize mediocrity. Please.
Always thinking of herself before others, she went as far as spreading false rumors about Manny being racist in season 7.
Figures,
What's that supposed to mean?
as long as he's not black, right?
Excuse me? Rumor has it you're a racist. Rumor has it you have webbed toes. Sorry, Manny, but most of us understand that racism is a very serious issue.
During
Holly
the
J
family's
used to be an
financial
asshole.
crisis, Holly J became jealous of Fiona because she could spend her money however she wanted. She later breaks Fiona's trust by stealing $2,000 from her account. Even though she was going to pay it back, gaining her friend's trust again would be hard.
I didn't have any other way.
How could you do this?
It was a mistake.
Holly J was really
After
bad in the
Bobby, I came
beginning.
here because of you. You were supposed to be the one person in the whole world that I could trust, but you used me. Why, Holly J?
She had her fair share of enemies,
Gotta get your Bible on. It's just her never-ending search for eternal happiness.
and did a good amount of damage.
I hated Darcy.
And that's why she's one of the worst. Her attitude earned her a spot on our worst characters list. Best.
I hate how
Manny
they didn't even
Santos.
talk about her
She's
growth.
arguably the
Like, I feel like Holly J has such good growth and they didn't even bring it up to put her in the worst. See, this list is very biased.
most developed character of the series, even though she had a lot of struggles.
Period,
throughout
my
the show.
girl.
She went from being Emma's +1 in season 1 to heading for Hollywood in later seasons.
Period.
What Toby said about meeting strangers on the net being dangerous. Manny, I can take care of myself. You don't need to worry so much. We'll meet somewhere public.
Fans immediately saw Manny's caring side from the start with Emma, when she asked JT and Toby to help her find her bestie after she met a stranger online.
I went by Emma's. Not there. I tried her cell. Didn't pick up.
So?
So, she said she was staying home tonight to watch a show on Wildlife Refuge. It's not on. I checked.
We've all watched her grow from falling in love for the first time with Craig in season 2
But I've come to collect my one and only true love.
to having her first heartbreak in season 3.
You want me back?
More than anything.
I hated Ashley too.
I love you.
Craig was an asshole.
She was definitely among the most likable characters.
Period.
Thanks to her super bubbly personality. She was friends with everyone and always saw the good in people. But she also wasn't scared to put up a fight. For example, when she kicked Paige's butt.
Do you wanna touch me tonight? Do you wanna get me tonight?
The most iconic fight in Degrassi history.
Manny also had to make a life-changing choice when she fell pregnant after sleeping with Craig. Even though they decided to keep the baby at first, Manny soon realized that she wasn't ready to be a teen mom.
Thank you.
Grab a diaper, I'll show you.
That resulted in her having an abortion.
Do you have any last questions?
Will it hurt?
Maybe a little? Like the cramps you have when it's your period.
Manny came a long way and revealed many creative talents later on in Degrassi Goes to Hollywood.
Degrassi Goes Hollywood was one of my favorite
Seeing how Manny
spinoffs.
grew into a confident woman is why we've placed her on our list of best characters.
Period. She should be.
Worst. Peter Stone. Peter at 2000.
I'm glad that they knew that Peter deserved to be in the worst. And I'm glad he was
Ledger
early.
Could have been mistaken for a good person, especially when seen helping Darcy after her rape trauma. But we can't ignore the fact that he did more harm than good.
Always.
Let's just forget it happened. I really didn't want to make things worse.
You didn't. I make things worse for my friends, my teachers, my parents.
He would often come off as manipulative and vengeful, to the point of being categorized as a demon at school. Like that time he blackmailed Manny after she rejected him, threatening to send compromising videos of her to all the students around the school.
Why are you like this? Why are you trying to hurt me for no reason?
You asked me to put the camera on after I told you to go home.
You took advantage of me.
You wanna know what I think? I think you're so desperate for male attention, you'll do anything for it. You're a big, fat attention whore.
In season 6, Sean and Peter's ego got the better of them, and they ended up running over a jogger in an illegal street race.
Peter was an asshole for this, what he did to Sean.
Peter got off scot-free with the help of his well-connected father.
What happened? I'm dying.
Well, the crowd attorney's been going to my dad's Christmas party for years. That's what happened. I'm free, Emma. I'm free.
Whilst Sean was left with jail time.
There's good news. Sounds like Sean's gonna be nailed to the wall for this.
This major incident, combined with his personality, is why we've picked him on our worst list. Best, Spinner Mason.
I love Spinner.
Spinner was one of those characters that went through a lot of change throughout the seasons of Degrassi: The Next Generation. A 2007 graduate, he was first depicted as a bully in season 1.
Can I promise you something you got a problem with? Just tell me and I'll change it. Really, I will.
In season 3, he was initially
Spinner also has
homophobic
such
after
great
Marco
character
came out.
development.
Marco's gay? Yeah. And if you don't back off, I may start to think you are too.
Eventually, he changed and learned to accept him. And he even went as far as helping him to get a date with Dylan. That was the beginning of Spinner's act of kindness. Unfortunately, in season 4, Spinner led his best friend Jimmy to get shot. But after this dramatic event, he changed his ways and was forgiven by the whole school community, especially as he went through hardships of his own, as well as overcoming ADHD.
And now I've got Quan on my back.
I'm back, man.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Since they upped my Ritalin, I'm like a complete zombie.
And getting cancer.
How long have you had that?
The cancer storyline was such a good storyline.
I didn't know I had one.
These real-life events made him grow out of his bully character, and audiences grew to love him over time. Especially the lovely surprise when he ends up with Emma.
Favorite couple,
I'm an Elsa.
whole series.
Ask
Well, Manny and Jay,
Spinner Mason to
but
take this hideous rank.
they're great.
That's why we've placed Spinner on our best characters list. Worst, Rick. Rick was a victim
Period.
of bullying throughout his time at Degrassi High. His strange
You know, I
personality-
have a take on Rick. So I feel like although Rick is a really shitty character, he shows that you really shouldn't bully people. Like, you don't know what somebody could be going through. You don't know what somebody's thoughts could be. And although Rick was a really bad character, I feel like some of this was at fault to others in the school community. Some of what happened with Rick. Some of it, this does not all fall on him. Yes, he didn't have to shoot the school up. Yes, he didn't have to hit Terry, but anything could have been wrong with him. He could have had mental issues. Bullying also makes people crazy. And I feel like at the beginning, they really pushed him to his breaking point. You know, they bullied him until he couldn't take it anymore. And I don't think that part of it was necessary. Yes, he did what he did to Terry, but that didn't mean that he should have been like fucking sworn off by everyone in the school. They should have gave him a chance, just like they gave Spinner a chance after he is the reason that Jimmy got shot. So I don't see, even though one happened after the other, I understand that the stuff with Spinner happened after Jimmy, but if they could give Spinner a second chance for getting fucking Jimmy shot, he could have died. They could have forgiven Rick and for the whole Terry thing and saw that he was trying to move on with his life.
Didn't sit well with most of his classmates.
See what I'm talking about? This is very unnecessary. They did a lot of unnecessary bullying
But
to
things
him.
took a darker turn when Rick abused Terry to the point of sending her into a coma.
You can't leave. Do you understand?
Rick, you're
I don't agree with the abuse part at all. That was really fucked up on his part, but he came back and tried to be a different person.
Things later escalated when Rick shot Jimmy, leaving him paralyzed, and almost shot Emma. But who would forgive him for these awful crimes? Considering his actions, it comes as no surprise that we've picked him as our worst character. Best, Craig Manning. Craig first appeared.
Something about this I don't agree with. Craig being on the best list, that's a lot.
In season 2 and was introduced as a creative photographer who loved taking pictures. As the new kid on the block, he definitely attracted a lot of attention.
I'm not blind, just
Hey boys, who's the new guy?
directionally challenged.
Craig unfortunately had to deal with a few home issues with his abusive father, which led him to eventually move out.
Oh, what's that?
Open this door now.
Yeah?
My house.
Yeah.
I say open the door, you open the door. Craig!
Over the years, Craig proved that he had more than one talent. After his photography slowly declined, he ended up going into music and becoming a rock star by forming his first band with his friends called Downtown Sasquatch. His first album reflected on each phase of his life and didn't go unnoticed at Degrassi High.
Oh my god, it dropped yesterday? I'm looking so awkward posing.
He went on to have a successful career. As part of his fame, he ended up with a bad drug problem.
Try to realize my size. What you say.
At the same time, his relationship with Ellie was a compelling point of growth, too.
Worst relationship in the entire show.
Hey, what are you doing?
Either you stop now, or I call Joey and tell him about this.
For using his music to channel and overcome all the trials of his life, Craig is on our list of best characters, and certainly was a favorite among fans. Worst, Fiona Coyne.
What?
She was a classic average rich girl who thought she could get whatever
Fiona
she
had
wanted
amazing
when she
character
wanted it.
development.
After being transferred to Degrassi High in season 9 to be with her brother Declan, whom she was really close to, the two definitely made an entrance on their first day at school.
You must be the diplomat's kids.
Or travels.
And I'm the destination. So what brings the upper crust to Degrassi?
She quickly showed off her jealous side when she tried to sabotage her brother's relationship with Holly J.
She'll be helping out.
Wait, you're an intern? Here?
Sort of. Declan says I should keep busy.
So you just walked in?
The Coyne name opens a lot of doors.
Fiona went as far as infiltrating Holly's intern office by being super close to her boss. When she realized her plan to split them up didn't work, she went even further by publicly kissing her brother in front of Holly J.
You want inappropriate?
I feel like this list is a little unfair.
Despite all the drama she stirred in season 9, Fiona went on to become a character that we could all empathize with from season 10 onward, after she was stuck in an abusive relationship. But her diabolical schemes in her early days still got her a spot on our worst characters list. Best.
I just don't
Jimmy
see
Brooks.
that. I don't see how.
Jimmy, basketball star and 2007 graduate, was one of the most honest and open-minded at Degrassi, and
Jimmy
audiences
was
loved
great.
him.
Look at that. Oh.
He was a really supportive friend to Spinner and his other schoolmates, no matter the circumstances, even after getting shot in season 5.
I thought Jimmy got shot in season 4. I might be wrong, but I thought it was 4.
To his tough fighting character, he didn't let that event bring him down, or let his wheelchair keep him off the court. He found other passions such as art, and he also helped paint the wall mural at Degrassi. He also became a coach to younger basketball players.
Okay. You can't win without fundamentals, so today we're gonna work on our three-point shooting. Okay?
And that's not all. Jimmy constantly fought to get better, like in season 7 when he attended rehab. Even though Jimmy's basketball career was over, he still found a way to bounce back by showing us his musical talents with a rap.
Look, me and the mic, we coexist. My flow is a glass box with no exit, so you can observe while you trapped in it. Took my lady's track and I sprinkled some rap in it, and now they like, please, please tell us your reality, Jay. We can't fathom how to.
Ashley really irritated me during this whole thing. She really annoyed me. Taking him off the song was some selfish ass shit that she did.
Proving to everyone that he wasn't just a one-trick wonder. Jimmy's resilience is why we've chosen him as our best character. Worst, Owen. He was well known around the school for being on the DeGrassi football and hockey team.
Owen was a little bit of an asshole. But I liked him though.
He also had a womanizer image, like in season 10,
I thought he
when
was
he
cute.
made Anya uncomfortable during a CPR class, resulting in him getting kicked out of the class.
Well, just trying to help. Of course, if you need more help.
I'm good.
That was creepy.
Owen revealed his homophobic side after his brother came out, and he also made fun of Zane for being gay.
Nice pants.
Like them?
Oh, they're fabulous. You borrow them from your sister?
What, you don't do yoga?
As if.
To mark his hate for Riley, he wrote the word homo on his locker. Owen didn't just stop there.
I forgot about
Riley
this.
how he really felt about his sexuality by vandalizing the school bus with shaving cream.
Hey, Riley. Want to pick that up for me? I mean, I do it myself, but if I bend over, you might get all excited.
Oh, and get lost.
Don't worry about this.
Riley, be cool, you know what to do.